Hi, I'm Chris, the SAT expert at Magoosh, and today for you I have 7 awesome exciting tips that you have to know for the math section. And so this is perfect for those of you who might not have that much time and want to have a tip, and in this case, tips that go a long way in a little time. Now make sure you stick around for the very end of this video because I'm going to give you this extra bonus tip at the end. So stick around. Let's start with tip number 1. All questions are created equal. What do I mean by that? It means that every question is weighed the same. One question doesn't have more points than another question. So the super hard question with the triangle inverted upside down in the pyramid is worth the same number of points as an easy question. That's really important to know. So you don't want to try to rush through the easy questions only to get to the hard questions and not even answer them correctly. The idea is spend time on the easy ones as well as the medium ones. Don't rush. They're all worth the same. Good to know. Next, it's important to know that it starts easy and gets harder. I just implied that a second ago, so if you were listening carefully, you might have picked up on that. But if not, I'll repeat it again. The beginning of the math section has the easy questions. So question 1, easy. 2, easy. Maybe 3 is also easy, but a little bit harder. And by the time you get midway through the section, you're at the medium level of questions, meaning that you get towards the end of the section and the questions are more difficult. So important to note in terms of pacing. A, don't rush through the section. B, if you can get towards the end and you're stuck with a really hard question, well, it's not the end of the world because going back to the previous tip, they're all weighed the same, so you don't really have to get to the end of the section anyway. Next, we have grid-ins. What? What are grid-ins? Well, the standard SAT question, math, has 4 possible answer choices, A, B, C, and D, except for the grid-ins. What are grid-ins? Well, that's where they don't give you any answer choices. That's right, you just have to put your answer there in a little grid. That's why they're called grid-ins. But that can, of course, be a little bit intimidating. But it's important to know that grid-ins come always at the end of the section. And when they come, the first grid-in problem will always be the easiest. That's right, it resets that difficulty level. So if you're in section 3 and you get to the hard question in the multiple choice, the hardest one, and then you see your first grid-in, that first grid-in will be boom, easy, you got it. And you don't like grid-ins because you don't have A, B, C, or D, doesn't matter. No matter what, always guess because there is no guessing penalty whatsoever on the SAT. So guess, 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 whether it's A, B, C, or D, or any number you can think of in the grid-ins, throw it in there. Next good tip to know is there's a little cheat sheet with geometry formulas at the beginning of each math section. So if you're stumped and all of a sudden you forget, what was the area of the triangle? Or, oh no, it's a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Look at the beginning of the section and there you'll have the formula broken down, make things a lot easier. Now we have what? Well, we have something that's not good news, but it's important to know it's there. Section 3 is the first math section you will see. It is also the math section in which you cannot use a calculator. No. Again, yes, it's a simple fact. Know this, prepare for it, and know that the math is not crazy insane because they know you can't do too much with a calculator, without a calculator, but nonetheless, it's there. Get ready for it, and get ready, of course, in the remaining time you have, however long you have, a great tip is mental math. Brush up on your mental math. If you're just sitting there thinking, I'm bored, this commercial's really long. What's 9 times 7? Keep doing that, interweave that into your daily life. And so when you wake up, test day, you're on section 3, no calculator, you got it. Now, as far as that extra bonus tip goes, look in the description below and you'll see a link there. Click on that link and it'll take you to an awesome super formula sheet. Remember how I was telling you there was a cheat sheet at the beginning of the math section? It's an itty bitty one. Whereas the cheat sheet, our formula sheet, if you click on that link, is huge, gives you everything you need to know for the test. And we will see you next time.